you should not buy any V-Bucks for Fortnite Battle Royale or any of the Fortnite Royale Battle Passes. The reason I'm saying this, you're only adding to the problem if you do. Hear me out here. With Fortnite having well over 1 million downloads, Epic Games knows that they should monetize the hell out of this exploding product, and they are doing this through the use of limited time purchasable skins and emotes. If you look on the store right now, you'll be able to see that there's currently an emote to do rock paper scissors, and there's also a skin to make you look like a fucking fish. Off the bat, this might not seem so bad. You buy the skins with a bit of in-game currency, and then you forget about it once you're done. But the deeper reality is much worse, in my opinion. It's gotten to the point where people will mindlessly spend £20 to look like a fish. £20 to look like this. This is worth £20. Do you see why I'm making this video now? People have come to the conclusion that this is worth £20. I'm not exaggerating here either. Let me just bring up the prices for you of these V-Buck prices. They come in packs, you see, and with these packs you'll get more and more free, quote unquote, free V-Bucks, it really is free to be honest, with the higher packs you buy. If you pay $7.99 you'll get 1,000 V-Bucks, and then that immediately jumps up to £20 for 2,500 plus a bonus 300. There are even more that I'll currently show up on screen, with the highest being £80 for a good stack of V-Bucks. Now imagine yourself looking at this skin in Fortnite and going, hot damn, that's a good skin right there. What do I want to spend my money on? I could buy Elite Dangerous right now. I could buy Ghost Recon Wildlands right now. Oof. But this skin is making me orgasm on the spot. I just need to spend £20 to purchase this skin. It's a bit retarded, if you ask me. But that's not the only thing that is grinding my nerves. The other thing is how Epic is doing scummy things to milk as much money as they can out of their V-Bucks. The big thing here is looking at who the game is targeted towards. The target audience for the game is very obviously kids. The cartoony graphics and the general look of the game just makes it fairly abundant that it's targeted towards children. Whereas if you look at something like PlayerUnknown's Battleground, you'll look at that and you'll see it's much more intended for mature audiences. Whether a mature audience plays that or not is their decision. Now, at a young age, we know that kids are easy to manipulate, so we send them to school and we teach them ourselves what's right and what's wrong, so that someone with worse morals doesn't make them go and steal Granny Jojo's cookies whilst they're in the oven, if you know what I'm saying. However, when they look at these skins, they'll think, hey, that skin, emote pickaxe, looks amazing, I want it, and I want it now. And when they look at the price, they'll think nothing of it. That's because at this age, kids aren't taught much about saving money and keeping some in the bank. All they know is, got money, we'll spend. At least that's how it was with me when I was back in primary or junior school. They didn't teach me jack shit about saving money. £20 for a skin? Yeah, that seems about reasonable, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I'll just shout this £20 from my mum's allowance or my own allowance, and it's nothing. I'll have that money back in no time. As along with this, when a kid sees their favourite streamer or YouTuber like Ninja or Ali, no pate intended, wearing these skins, they're going to think, hey, look at this guy, I love watching him and he's wearing this awesome looking skin. I think I want it because I see that my favourite YouTuber or streamer is wearing the skin. It's one of those things that just happens to you with the mentality of a kid. Like, we have all been there. If you think back to your younger years, you have probably been in a moment where you've watched someone like your idol play a game, or you've watched them be in an ad. Think Arnold Schwarzenegger with Mobile Strike. That's gotten a lot of downloads because Arnold Schwarzenegger is in the ad. It's not because it's an awesome fucking mobile game. It's because Arnold Schwarzenegger is in it. And along with this, kids nowadays have easy access to money. Be it their parents' money, their siblings' money, or even their own. A lot of kids nowadays are basically thinking to themselves that they have an infinite amount of cash to spend, which isn't a great mentality to have when you're young. But, of course, Epic's not going to do anything about this. They see all these kids as easy money. All they need to do is make the Dark Voyager skin white and put a fish in it, and they're set. Millions in the making from a fucking fish fucking skin. Or better yet, the spooky scary skeleton skin. Yeah, you remember that skin, don't you? The one skin that was released for Halloween one time, and now everyone wants it all of a sudden. Now, there are people who are saying, bruv, only the OGs should get to keep this skin. This skin is for us only, because we bought it first, because we burnt our cash on this first. Listen, I hate to burst your bubble, but more likely than not, it's gonna come back. And the reason for this is because Epic knows that there is a large amount of these kids thinking to themselves, I want this skin now, because suddenly they've seen someone use it, or they've suddenly gone, this skin was actually pretty good. So now there's loads of hype around this skin. So at some point, it's more likely not that Epic's going to release the skin just so they can then bring in all of the cash from the kids mindlessly paying for the skin. It's pretty sad, really, to think that all of these kids are falling for these obvious cash grabs, but they don't see it at all because of all the hype around Fortnite. So, after listening to me ramble for 6 minutes, what have you been able to take from me? I'm hoping that you've taken that you really shouldn't be buying these skins, which are an obvious scam, basically. £20 for a skin is absolutely abysmal. On screen, I'm going to show you multiple games that you can buy for £20, which will get you multiple hours of gameplay and basically entertainment, rather than just spending it all on this skin. That, and I feel it's pretty obvious what Epic Games is going to do with their Battle Royale skins next. They're going to start raising the prices. The price of the fish skin is currently 2,000 V-Bucks, but then the next skin they release might be 3,000 V-Bucks, 4,000 V-Bucks even. Imagine paying more than 30 quid just to look like a fucking dog or something in the game. Now, streamers might buy this skin because they think, oh, it's a free game, Epic deserves our money, and it's a free game, it doesn't really matter much. And when a kid sees this streamer with this skin, they'll go, well, if they bought it, it must be cool, right? It must be worth it, right? We can't allow ourselves, and we can't allow anyone else to start giving in to this mindless skin buying drone mentality of buying every skin, pickaxe and emote that Epic Games releases to their game. Instead, you need to tell people, basically, share the video and tell them to not buy any V-Buck related items, just so that Epic Games can realize that it's now not working out for them. Here's a conundrum for you. If 1 million people all spend £50 on V-Bucks, and then they suddenly decide to stop, like, let's say they spend £50 daily, not daily, like monthly, on V-Bucks for skins, that's £50 million a month that Epic Games is just putting into their pocket. Now imagine those 1 million people suddenly stopping. That's 50 million that just goes out. It's not there anymore. It's burnt in their pockets. And it will make them have to think. They will make them have to think, do we continue doing these skins? Do we try to entice them to come back? Or do we make something that will bring in this money as well? I think they have Unreal tournaments. They have that license. They had the Gears of War license. That's unfortunately gone to another developer. But then they also have this Fortnite license. They have the Save the World, and it's meant to be coming free. And when it comes free, people are going to look at it, and they're going to have to decide whether they're focusing on the Battle Royale or the Save the World. More likely than not, they're going to focus on the Battle Royale unless people are able to prove that the money shouldn't be coming from Battle Royale. The money should be coming from either Save the World or from any other of their licenses they have. I don't want to see Fortnite fail. I don't want to see Epic Games fail. They're a good company. There's nothing wrong with them. But I feel like, as a community, we need to look at this and go, it's not right. It's not right to look at a company like this and say, yes, it's right for them to be selling skins for well over £20, for over £30 if it comes to it. But anyway, that was my take on why you shouldn't be buying V-Bucks for Fortnite Battle Royale. Is this video going to get hate? Yes. Am I going to have kids in the comments saying that all the skins are worth it? Yes. Am I going to have someone unsubscribe to me? Yes. It's probably all going to happen, but you know what? It's an opinionated video. If you don't like opinions, that's your problem, my friend. So, with that, I do hope you enjoyed. I'm going to say that the games I was showing up for the during the video, you should give them a look. They are pretty decent games. I do own a good few of them myself, so I can attest to say they are pretty fun and pretty decent, and definitely more worth your money than these Fortnite skins, for sure. So, without further ado, that's been the video. I've been Ruby Jim. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.